Pull up, bro.
I think you want to say
Recording.
That's why I said like. What's
Recording.
Yeah, pull up.
If you want to pull up, you can.
Pull up, nigga.
By the way, did you
see
see
that
did you
Ryan?
Yeah, we know.
Destroyed them.
Yeah, we know you
What were we
destroyed
saying
it.
though? What were we saying?
But pull up though.
Come.
Pull up real quick. We'll pull up.
Okay.
This is a video. We're doing a video, right?
The video.
I don't know if you watched this already. Actually, put this on. Wait, put this on.
You watched it. You can.
Listen to this.
My fault. Sorry. What is this?
The story of Samson.
Alright.
On your take on it.
He fell in love with a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah. The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, "See if you can lure him into showing you the secret of his great strength, and how we can overpower him, so that we may tie him up and subdue him. Each one of us will give you 1,100 shekels of silver." So Delilah said to Samson, "Tell me the secret of your great strength, and how you can be tied up and subdued." With such nagging, she prodded him day after day until he was sick to death of it. So he told her everything. "No razor has ever been used on my head," he said, "because I've been a Nazirite dedicated to God from my mother's womb. If my head was shaved, my strength would leave me, and I would become as weak as any other man." When Delilah saw that he had told her everything, she sent word to the rulers of the Philistines, "Come back once more. He has told me everything." So the rulers of the Philistines returned with the silver in their hands. After putting him to sleep on her lap, she called for someone to shave off the 7 braids of his hair, and so began to subdue him. And his strength left him. Then she called, "Samson, the Philistines are upon you." He woke from his sleep and thought, "I'll go out as before and shake myself free." But he did not know that the Lord had left him. Then the Philistines seized him, gouged out his eyes, and took him down to Gaza.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. I can't lie.
Bro.
I was listening to this thing like I don't even know. Like
I don't trust these bitches, though.
I was listening to this one video. Like
That's
probably,
the Old Testament story.
Yeah. Like I'm not gonna say I read the Bible. I don't read the Bible at all recently. I've not been reading that at all. But last night, like 3 a.m., I heard this come on TikTok. I just started listening to it. I heard it. I was like, damn. Like really, really, like the first when we see he fell in love, and the person he fell in love with was the same person to hurt him. That shit fucked me up, bro. Like the same person plotting him the whole time, and it really made me think, bro. Because you think about Samson, right? Really think about it. He was at a point in life where he was the strongest, the most successful. Like he was in his prime of life. Like if you really think about the story, he was at the prime of his life. He was the strongest. Nobody could stop him. He was undefeated. He could take down an army by himself. He could destroy anything he wanted, right? He was the strongest at his peak of in terms of it, like in realistic terms of now, he was at the peak of his career. He was the most successful he was gonna be. A woman came, he fell in love with her, and she was his downfall.
That's fucked.
Like you never know, but it's not even the fact that it's the woman, it's that you never know who's coming to take you down. You don't know who's planning to destroy you. You don't know which enemy or who's in the background plotting on your demise, plotting to get rid of you. Because they paid her to go to him and get the information from him, and she did it knowing that he would, if they got him, they'd kill him. And he loved her. But like you need to be very, very aware, even as men or anyone striving to success. Like you need to be aware of people around you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Very observant.
you have to be so observant when you're getting up there, bro. You have to be so careful. Like you have to be so careful, bro, because you don't know. Like we heard many stories anyway of like people who are big and everything like that, and then the whole career went to shit because a woman or something came into their life and they fell in love with something and it all went wrong. Like we heard many stories, and this story is like one of the oldest, probably a very, very old story of it happening to people past,
in the past, yeah.
So imagine now, like this should be a lesson for anybody who's trying to be successful in anything they do. Anything, if you start growing or doing something well for yourself, start building yourself in any single area of your life, bro. Be aware of the people that come around you. Be aware of the people who brought themselves into your life, that are not benefiting you in the sense of like growing what you have. Like, be very, very aware of these people because, bro, you don't know what people's true intentions are, bro. Like, we've seen the thing that happened to Kai as well. We don't know what people's true intentions are. They came, they thought it was a mutual cool thing, just for him to find out that she's just trying to get money out of him. You get what I'm saying? Although we get the background of women or whatever, but if you really think about it, bro, this is something that could happen to anybody, bro. Like, it happened to him, it could happen to anybody, bro. Anybody. So you need to be aware of who you bring around you, who you do stuff with. This is accentuating a point I made like in a couple of videos ago, that you need to be very, very aware of who you keep around you, who's around you, when they are around you. Are they around you when you're at the lowest point? Are they around you when you're at the biggest point? Like, when did they come into your life? And at what point, like, what do they want from you?
Yeah, facts.
Is it mutual?
Facts.
Is it mutual, bro?
Facts.
Like,
Amen.
I don't know,
That
man.
shit.
It sucks, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This story really messed me up. I just want to make a video on it because, yeah,
It's real life though. But that's
is
the thing.
real
We
life.
need to see the ugly. We need to see the ugly and see it for what it is now. Because if we don't see the ugly and see it for what it is now, you're gonna live in delusion. And he
Yeah.
was a bit delusional. That's the thing. So it's about being observant and aware. Some people think that people are cruel when they're at the top. Some people they ain't cruel. They just know the word for what it is. You can't be delusional and naive.
Yeah,
If God
be
comes
nice,
to you when
bro.
you're successful, she wants what you have.
Yeah,
End of story. And if she hasn't contributed to your life in any way, it doesn't matter if you love her or not. She doesn't love you. So if it's not reciprocal, fuck that off, man.
yeah.
She'll be a downfall, man. They don't know how hard it was to get there. So why should they appreciate you? Why shouldn't they rub you? Come on, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucked up, man.
Have we been knowing that, though? You've been knowing that?
Damn, why'd you just hit my lip, nigga? What the fuck?
What the